Some of you might be wondering why there's a trash can lid underneath the hood of my car.
Modified exhaust systems serve no purpose other than to create fear.
Oh my God!
Chaos. And intimidation.
It's because when I placed this hood scoop, I didn't really take into consideration where the drains for the rain tray leak, and it normally fills up the little bolt holes and then pours into the coil tubes. Not ideal. I do have a spare hood, so that way I can hopefully, my thought process is to move this forward, maybe to like here, so that way there's still a strip along the back to actually seal. That should help some. And then get rid of these garbage, just trash, garbaggio. Got some new ones, but it's actually kind of cold out today, so we're gonna start with something that I can do inside. When I did the gauge cluster in this, I did not take into consideration, you know, the simple things like turn indicators and bright indicators, which some of you might be like, why are you even concerned about that? But it is kind of annoying. You know, this, if I got the radio on, it's a street car. I want it to be more street car. So I got on the Jungle website and found these guys. So I got bright indicator, turn signals. They came in a 4-pack. I also got a parking brake indicator, which I don't even think I'm going to use that because I don't have a parking brake in this. And then I'm also thinking of taking my shift light and actually moving it to the corner in there, so that way it's not, you know, dumb looking right there. So I'm gonna start with trying to get all this out and inside, and then we can start plucking away at this. Nice part about having a quick release steering wheel is you can get that just right the hell out your way and set it over there. Yeah, you guys are gonna help me remember which wires go to which switch for lockup in 4th gear. Okay, take a mental note. Say thanks. Well, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't put actual connectors for the transmission temp gauge. And I don't really feel like sticking with that, so I'm not taking it all the way up. But now I just got a couple 7s, a couple Torx, and then I can pull this out and probably find out that I also didn't install plugs on any of these gauges, so this should be fun. Eventually, when I have a garage here at the property, we're gonna rewire the whole car. Not so bad. Yep, I was right. I did not, in fact, wire a plug in here. So, like the speedometer is hardwired. I could unhook these two, But yeah, I need to invest in some, I don't know, Deutsch connectors or something. I need to rewire this car. Well, we'll see how that Deutsch connector kit from Temu turns out. It's a 188 piece set, and then I can stop talking about it and actually be about it. So now I need to look up a wiring diagram to figure out which of the factory wires is the bright indicator and which is left and right turn signal. Gonna need y'all to remember where them wires go. Phone me too, okay? Okay. Well, I think for starters, I'm just gonna get all these mounted, and I'm thinking turn indicators, bright indicator, shift light. At least that's what I'm thinking. Getting them even is gonna be fun. I think I'm just gonna use these nuts to kind of get a rough idea. Good enough for who it's for, I think. Yeah, let's use a black Sharpie to mark it on a black backing. That makes a lot of sense. Get the delicacies out of the way. We're gonna have to do that on the back. Otherwise the drill's gonna hit. Speedometer's gotta come out. Now that the tack is removed, onward with the drilling. Test fit. Don't wanna go too far. Come here, little fella. And one more. Oh. Oh, you bitch. Close. No cigar. A little more. Well, that'll make it easy. You just bore it the exact. Go until it can't go no more. With that bit. Oh, yeah. Fits. Rinse and repeat. Look pretty close to even. Making a mess. Okay. These lights come with a little O-ring. Slip that on first. There we go. Slip that guy in. Go ahead and get the nut started, and we'll worry about orientation once we get started. There's one. No more old DOS. Get started here. Something like that. Does this tack still fit? and not hit. Look at that. Not too shabby. Now I need to put in our bright indicator, which I was thinking down there. I guess I could go right here, over here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Settle down lower right corner. Alright. Samsung Advance Wesley, get the nuts started and then worry about orientation. Something like that. Go ahead and get the full effect, minus the holly. Ta-da! That'll do. Now I just gotta make it, oh wait, shift light. There you have it. Turn indicators, bright indicator, and shift light relocated. Now is lunchtime, and then we'll get it back in the car.
298 frozen patties later.
Figured whilst we've got the gauges out, might as well go ahead and replace on these old 194 bulbs to backlight the gauges with some new LED units. Now, I got to take my little ledger with my pinouts, connectors, and circuits so I can get the indicators wired up. And then we can see if I did a good job or not. I've tracked down the indicators for the turn signals and the two communication wires for the bright indicator light. I'm not sure that that's gonna work because there's a lighting control module that sends signal through those communication wires. So there is a positive and a negative. You can see here, right here. This is the bright indicators. So I'm gonna hook it up and see if it works. Here we go. Well, unfortunately, my suspicion was correct and the bright indicator ain't gonna work. That's communication line, those two wires. So what I'm gonna have to do is run my own power indicator from either the multifunction switch or something for when the brights are on, but that's another day project. So for now, got her all back in, got our new LED backlights, and if I hit the hazards, and wham, we got turn signals. So that's something. We got the cluster as far as we can get it today. There's one other thing I need to deal with, and that's my screw up from backing into the frozen snowbank. We're gonna go ahead and get these new Hobo Freight LEDs installed, and then we gonna call it a day, I think. It is Sunday after all. That's more better. Now hook it up and make sure they work. Alright, we got it working like we're good. And oh yeah, we're blinking. And check it out. Turn signal indicators. Nice. And shift light works.
Nothing screams I'm a douchebag more than fixing your car up to make more noise than it's supposed to.